right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to start the day off with some modern racing. This is the 2024 World Champ. This is Rock Hill, and this is from Nick Heeman's channel. Nick's the defending Olympic champion. This is his 1/8 final. It's really cool. I've been digging through his channel from time to time, and it gives me a lot of appreciation for how athletic the modern day rider is and the speeds they achieve. Of course, that big hill helps out a lot, but man, these guys are super athletes. Let's take a look at his 1/8 final. It's pretty cool because he's going to start off in second, but he's going to power his way out in front. And one of the most impressive things about this race is he's going to make that move from the outside when he makes his final pass. Check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Here we go. All right, so Nick's in the orange, is on the far inside. So he gets past the majority of the pack, but the rider on the inside is going to hold him out. So if you watch, here's his perspective. Look at the size of these jumps and the speed, guys. It's nuts. Here comes the big berm jump. Whoa! I can feel that in my stomach. Okay, so here he comes. He's going to make his move right now. He's on the far outside. Look at him. Look at him. On the outside makes the move. That's so difficult to do. So now Nick's in command, and he's going to take that one. That was awesome. All right, let's move into Nick's quarterfinal now. So he's looking pretty good. Got through the eighths, no problem. And now this one, he's going to get pushed out to third, but he's going to make his way back, which is pretty awesome. He's got to get around one of his teammates to get back into second place. But man, this guy's got a lot of power. Check this out. Quarterfinal, here we go. Looks like he's in lane one now. Let's go. Okay, so he gets out pretty good. We're looking down his camera right now. Look how close he is to those little obstacles. Holy crap. Okay, so Nick gets pushed out. And he's sitting two. Oh, right there he bobbled. He hit that jump. So here's where he gets past. But he's not going to give up. You can see him. He's going to work his way back into second over here. Let's go. Sit in three. Oh, can you do it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's walking the line. Look at that. Second. That was awesome. Okay, let's move on to the semifinal now. Semifinal now. So Nick's going to find himself in third, I think, in this one. He's going to get pushed up high. But here we go. Watch. He's going to keep his cool, though. He's going to maintain because he's got to finish top four here. Okay, he's on the far outside. Boom. So he gets pushed up. But he still stays on the track. He could have went over the berm right there, actually. He's looking good. Here we go over the berm jump. Nice. Sit in three. I would, if I was Nick, I'd be like, I don't care about those two guys. I just got to finish top four here. He's looking good. Man, look at these guys. They're so damn fast. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Locked it down. All right, moving on. Let's go. We're moving into the final. Now, I didn't watch this one. Normally, I watch it once. I'm just going to watch it live with you guys. Let's see how he goes. Man, you know, he keeps getting lane one, lane eight, lane one. He's all on the inside or outside. Lane eight in this track is definitely a disadvantage because the first turn is going to go left. So it's going to put him on the outside. So it's interesting to see how he navigates through that first turn sitting from lane eight. Okay, move out of the way, camera guy. I love this POV, you know. It's very cool. Oh no, commercial. Let's go. Now Nick gets out pretty quick. Let's see if he can get over to that lane one. Or get into that inside line. Oh, he does it. Oh, he gets swooped. Is that dot A sitting in one? I think it is. I don't think he's going to catch him, man. Oh, wait, let's see. Big dubs. Here we go through the rhythm. Dot A is damn near flawless. He's really difficult to catch when he's in front like that. And he's starting to pull, but Nick's looking great. Let's go. Oh, sitting two, world number 2. So we lost the Olympic gold medalist, but hey, man, if you're going to lose somebody, might as well be him. That was great racing, guys. Let's move on. All right, guys, now we're going to go back to 1983. Been to this race before. This is the 1983 BMX World, well, let me rephrase, the 1983 JAG BMX World Championships. Now, we've seen the pros race this particular race, and they had to do 2 laps. And this I noticed in this footage, because this is Sherry Elliott's race, that the track itself is pretty damn long. So to think that the pros had to do 2 laps is completely nuts. Now, in 1983, Sherry was kind of what Elise Willoughby is today. She just dominated women's BMX racing. It's just a shame, she was gone before a women's pro was even developed. But this is a great race and kind of gives you some idea of how good Sherry actually was. So if we go into the race, Sherry's on Factory Skyway, obviously. This is the 12 to 13-year-old girls. And from what I can probably gather, they had to combine the 12 and 13-year-olds so they can make a pretty decent class. Look at all the number ones, though. That's kind of cool. There's Sherry right there, Factory Skyway. And let's take a look and see what she can do. Let's go. So Sherry gets out quick. She was in lane 7. She immediately gets the whole shot. She's got a pretty good lead. Now, the second place rider, don't know who she is, but she's looking really strong. She's starting to chase Sherry down. She's going to go down right there. Bam! Now that's it. Once that rider goes down, Sherry's in her own zip code. She's gone. Look at that. She pedaled over that jump. So Sherry's in first, way out in first, and she's still pulling and cranking hard. And that just shows you what a competitor she was. And that's all Sherry. That's a great race. All right, let's move on, guys. Okay, guys, check this out. Now, I found this video on, guys, it looks like Jamie Stunda. This is his channel. I just happened to run across this. And he says, this is the worst national BMX traffic ever in the 80s. So, of course, I clicked on it because I wanted to see what it was. And it looks like, from my best guess, it's probably 1982. And you can see Stu Thompson, Scott Clark, Anthony Sewell, and they're racing on this super, super muddy, mushy track. It's cool, though. I mean, the track looks horrible, but it's still pretty cool footage. Check this out. Okay, here we go. Gate drops. So you can see Scott just sat down. It's so muddy. Now you got Anthony sitting 1, and he could barely move. Look at him cranking. Interesting to see his bar position. It's kind of forward. Oh, but here comes Stu. Stu totally says, never mind, I'm going to kick it into gear. It probably took all of his energy to get rolling. Look how bumpy the track is. Stu takes it home. All right, let's go to the next one. In this round, there's only 3 pros on the gate. I could see it's Greg Grubbs, Stu Thompson, and I want to say it's Scott Clark or Anthony Sewell. Let's take a look. Boy, this track is horrible. And it's indoors, so I don't know. I have no idea why the track is so soft. Okay, here we go. So Greg Grubbs gets the pop. He got out quick, too. They got Stu right behind him. Looks like Sewell sitting... Oh, no, it's Clark. Okay, Clark just passed everybody. They just gave up. What happened? Grubbs and Stu just shut it down. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, no! Oh! Stu totally endoed. Oh, at this point, he's like, you know what? I'm about to pack it up and go home. Dang. Now, I only have raced in the mud one time that I could really remember, and it was in 1987 at a Bakersfield National. It was the U.S. Nationals on Saturday, complete mudfest. But even with it being a mudfest, it was not as bad as this particular track. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, here's another round, and this one's pretty stacked, though. A lot of pros on this one. Greg Grubbs keeps getting these crazy snaps, though. He looks really fast down the first straight. It looks like once they get past that first jump and start navigating through the first straight into the first turn, after that, it's just pretty much just mush. But let's check this out. Bam, here we go. So right away, Greg kicks off. Greg Grubbs has got the snap. Stu sitting 2. Sewell sitting 3. Looks like Greg is starting to figure it out a little bit. He's finding the lines. He's power wheeling. He's getting through it. Here's where Stu gets tough, though. He's going to try to reel him in. no, Greg's like, we're former teammates, dude. I'm not going to let you beat me. Greg takes it home. Oh, Sewell snuck in for second. That was a good round. Jamie's video a little bit further, and he's got some pretty cool shots. Like if you look at this one, this is just Stu just hanging out, and you can see Scott Clark next to him there. And I just saw Scott's interview on the Dirty Knobs podcast. Actually, yesterday or this morning I watched it. Really good interview, by the way. He's got some great stories. But if you just take a look at the video, look at the colors, man. Look at the uniforms. So cool, very vibrant, very easy to identify which team is which. Here we go. This is the mains. Bam! Here we go. Okay, the track looks a little better. Looks like they did some work on it. Grubbs again with the crazy snap. We got a Huffy rider sitting 2. Oh, Stu's out of it. And we got a Huff. Is that John Pine sitting 1 now? I think John got around Grubbs. Oh, here comes Scott. Here comes Scott. Get in there. Oh, oh, Matt Harris. That's Matt Harris who took that win. That was pretty cool. All right, let's move on, guys. Oh, great shot of Stu. Check him out. He's like, oh, I hate this track. I wonder what's going through his mind. Okay, guys, so we're back in 1982 still. And this is Mike Miranda's win at the ABA Texas Nationals. It was televised on ESPN. And if you were lucky enough to catch a race, on ESPN at the time, it was like it was just a good day, because most of the time the races were not televised. So to see a race on TV was a big deal. I've reviewed this one before, but I wanted to look at it one more time because Mike's gate start is so phenomenal here. His jumping ability definitely has helped him navigate the track much faster than all the other A pros in this race. But take a look at this one. This is just a really good race for Mike. Mike's on factory CW. Here we go. Mike gets the snap. Immediately, he's on the inside. So he's got a perfect line going into the first turn. Great speed jump. 2 riders go down, and now Mike's going to start pulling. Now watch this section right here. Mike's going to blast this. Bam! Jumped all 4 of those. Moved into the last turn. Power wheelie. Heading to the first. Got it. Locked it in. Great race for Mike. But that was such a great race, I wanted to look at it again. Let's move on. All right, guys, so now we're in 1996, and we're at the NBL Grand Nationals, and they called this class Pro Legend. So Eric Roop is in here, Harry Larry, Travis Chiprez, and Eric is killing it. Now, they're on cruisers, so they're not racing 20-inch bikes at the time. And, I think back in the day, it was a natural progression as you became an older rider to just focus on cruisers. Not so much nowadays. I mean, you could, obviously, there's like 60-year-old guys racing 20-inch bikes. And I did my little spell of cruiser racing in the 1998-99 season. All I did was race cruisers. I didn't race 20 at all. And frankly, because I just didn't have a class. But came back in 2012. Ever since then, it's just been 20-inch. I never picked up a cruiser again. But anyway, let's get back to the race. This one's really cool. Check it out. Eric Roop is going to lay it down here. Here we go. I think Eric is on Balance Sports. It's hard to tell based on the colors. Man, he's looking good. Travis Chipper is sitting 2. Harry Larry sitting 3. Look at Eric is floating. Let's go, Eric. Now remember, this is 1996, so this is after his pro career is a wrap. And he's looking great here. Eric is still fast to this day, though. Great ride. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're going to go to round 2 now for the Pro Legends class. And Eric Roop picked up the first win. Travis Chiprez picked up the second. Harry Larry with the third. So this is going to be the second round for them. Pro Legends, NBL Grands, 1996. Let's go. Ooh, I could see Harry trying to whip it from side to side there, but Eric sticks to business. Harry jumps in second. Oh, Travis sitting 3. So it's going to be a battle between these 3. It's Eric, Harry, and Travis. Look at Harry getting busy. But Eric, this is his track. You can tell he's got it wired. Looks like it's going to be another wire-to-wire win for Eric. through the rhythm section, no problem. Great ride. We're going to go through the third and final round. Interesting that they did 3 rounds for the Pro Legend class. So I guess we would consider this Vet Pro today. So same thing. All right, let's rock it. Bam, let's go. A good shot for Harry. He dropped the pedal, though. That's going to be trouble. Eric is doing his thing again. Who's hitting 2? That's got to be Chiprez. Eric is killing it. Was that a one-hander? Yeah, that's definitely Travis. Oh, Harry got back into third. I'll be damned. No problem. Eric locked it down, man. He took it all 3 mains for Eric, which is really, really cool. And I think based on that finish, I'm going to say Eric took the overall, obviously. Travis got a pair of seconds, so he probably picked up second. Harry with the third. And those are the final results. So that's really cool. All right, let's move on to something. All right, let's go to the UK. So this is 1985 Screen Sport Pro BMX National. This is AA Pro for the UK riders. This is kind of cool because I was watching this race. I love watching the UK guys. I've got a whole new appreciation for them as I've been doing my own YouTube channel and reviewing races from all over the world. These guys are just really, really fast. Now, the interesting thing that I saw is it looks like it's all European riders, and then all of a sudden, Anthony Sewell's in there. And I go, wow, Anthony Sewell. It's 1985, and he's wearing GT gear. So I don't know what that's about, but let's take a quick look.
Before you can say Jack Robinson, and that means losing a lot of valuable points. And there they are, up on the gate for this.
So you can see Anthony's way out there. Looks like lane 6 or 7. No, he's in 7. You can see him in the yellow. Tim March over there in lane 8. Andy Ruffles in there, legend in the UK. Geth Shooter's in there. All these guys are just great riders. Look at that start. Let's go. Oh, Gary Llewellyn gets the snap. Let's roll. Looks like Geth's sitting too. Oh, no, it's not Geth. Here comes Tim March. Oh, he plays it conservative. Oh, we lose a Torquer rider. Oh, is that the wooden jump in the middle of the track? That's crazy. Anthony moved into third. Let's go, Anthony. Gary Llewellyn took that one. Oh, man, that was a great race. All right, guys, let's move on. And I could see kind of the results of that. Well, I can see the results from the first round. So Gary Llewellyn got the win on that first round. Tim March picked up the second. And then Anthony Sewell with the third. Trevor Robinson, Anthony Ruffle, Geth Shooter, Tony Holland, and Jamie Vince. So this is how they finished in the first round. Let's see what happens in the next round. Second round queued up, so let's see what happens here. I haven't watched this one yet, so interesting to see how they finish. Let's go. Another great shot for Llewellyn. March is looking really good in the middle. Can he hold it? Oh! 2 riders go down. That looked like Geth Shooter went down. Tim March is hanging on, though. We got, oh, let's go, Sewell, get in there. Oh! March goes over the bars. That's a tough break. Meanwhile, we got Anthony sitting 1. Oh, is that Ruffle on Raleigh? Yeah, he's sitting 2. Hold on, Anthony. Sewell's going to take it home. Whoa, that was an awesome race. All right, let's move on to the next round. Here's the results of that round. So Anthony got that one. Andy Ruffle picked up second. He looked really good. Trevor Robinson with third. Tony Holland, Jamie Vince, Tim March, who still got 6th even after the fall. Gary Llewellyn, who smoked that first round. He got 7th, and then Geth Shooter. So Geth really needed a good finish. That really hurt him, that crash. All right, let's move on to the next round. Guys, here we go. Here comes the final round. Anthony's sitting lane 1 this time. Let's see if he can get something going from lane 1. He's next to Ruffle. Ruffle's really good out of the gate. But I got my eye on Llewellyn and March because they're just... Oh, March hit the gate. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, another rider goes down.
Very
Damn.
unfortunately, look the loop now.
Come on, go back to the race, guys. Back to the race. Okay, here we go.
And he's lying out
So guest shooter sitting one.
right at the front is guest shooter, who had a crash in the
See if he can
last
hold
race.
off.
Showing that
See if he
could
can
have
hold
been
off
there.
Anthony.
That's the overall winner if only he hadn't have fallen off, because he clashed with Llewellyn in the second of
Yeah,
the
he's
race.
doing his thing. Anthony's sitting too. I think Anthony will secure the win if he could stay in second. Nice run. Love it. Great racing. All right, let's see what's happened here with the results. At Maine, Anthony did get the overall win. Andy Ruffle picked up the second. Guest Shooter with the third, and Tim March picked up the fourth. It looked like Gary Llewellyn really hurt his ankle or his foot, because they had already taken his shoe off. He was on the ground. They were going to bring him out on a stretcher. He looked like he was in a lot of pain, so that sucks because he was looking super, super good in this race. Again, 1985. Great racing. Let's move on to something else. All right, guys, I stumbled across another NBL Grand National race, 1996. So we just saw this earlier when we were watching the Vet Pros. But this is Pro Cruiser, and in this round, we're going to be looking at Billy Au, Timothy Serlecki, sorry about that, Bob Bidsole, Robbie Miranda, Mike Hammond, and then, of course, Todd Lyons is in there. He's looking really good in this race, guys. Todd Lyons, Kiyomi Waller. Let's go. So Todd's got the snap. Looks like he's factory Haro at the time. Is that Billy? Is that Al sitting two? Billy Al. Okay, he's sitting two. Oh, he's got company. Strzelecki trying to get in there. Oh, I think Strzelecki. Oh no, Billy got back in there. Oh, but Todd held on to his line. Look at Todd getting busy. Oh, that was sweet how he did that section. So that was all Todd. So for that round, oops. So Todd took the win. Billy Au, Timothy Strzelecki, Bobby Lavanella, and then Mike Hammond to wrap it up. That was a great ride. All right, let's move on to something else. This race I've done heavy coverage on because there's so many different motos in mains for the 1984 Kellogg's BMX race in the UK. There's just tons of them. So like I keep running across them. And this one, I can see Greg Hill wins this round, and I don't think I actually recorded this one. So let's take a quick look. All the big heavies are in this one that you can imagine. Harry, Larry, Eric Roop, of course, Greg Hill. All the big guys are in this one. Let's take a look.
In the world. Oh, good
Let's go.
There. All the wheels fly off the fronters. Hill made a smashing stop.
Ooh, we lost Miranda, we lost Roop, and look at Greg. Let's go, factory GHP. Greg, it's got so much power. It looks like Fade sitting two. I think that's Fade. I'm not sure. Oh no, Chanady. Nelson Chanady sitting two. It looks like that's going to be Clint Miller. Oh, Brian drops a pedal in the background. Greg took that one home. Great race. Great race. Take a look at this build from Allen's BMX. This is a 1979 Mongoose Moto Mag, and I have fond memories of this bike because my cousin George, first one I knew that raced, he had this bike. My cousin Vic had this bike. My good buddy Mike Rodriguez, he had this bike. I always admired the Mongoose. I just thought it was just a beautiful bike. To this day, I still think it's a cool, very cool looking bike. This looks like a resto mod of sorts. But again, it's a 1975 Motomag. Love it. It's got front and back brakes. Those are actually Amy grips. I never seen that style of Amy grips before. I love the brake cables in blue. Everything's anodized in blue. And you got the Mongoose Motomags on there, of course. One-piece cranks. Love those pedals, by the way. If you notice on the other side of the frame, it's got a bracket for a coaster brake. But this one looks like it's set up with a free well. At least I think it is. Look at the welds on this bike. It's really impressive to see how well this bike was put together, even back in 1979. I mean, if you look at the head tube and where the bracket is in the front, the gusset is in the front, you can see how clean the beads are for the welds. And that just, back in the day for me, if I saw the welds were super clean on a bike, that was the first indication that it was a really good bike. But overall, this is a great looking bike. I love it. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap for today. That was a lot of fun. Sorry it took me so long to get to a video, but that was a great one. As always, please like and subscribe. We got a few magazines that we still need to go over. So hopefully by the end of this week I can get to another one. And I will see you guys in the next video.